Thanks for joining us, and let's get started.
Welcome to our series on achieving business and relationship success. This episode will talk about building meaningful relationships. We'll discuss why relationship success is important to human existence, why passion and vision are so important to relationship, why it's normal to lose passion, relationships, and friendships, why it happens, and how to rediscover your passion and vision. As usual, we'll introduce you to your personal challenge, which is designed to get you in the habit of practicing things that are healthy for the new you. Ready? Awesome. Let's get started. With that, we invite you to get settled in a place where you can digest this information without interruption or struggle, clear your mind, and get ready to take the next step in a vital transformation. Let's start with a brief moment of silence to focus and meditate on what you're about to learn, receive, and practice.
I would like to take you into this session where we're talking about success in a relationship between people. And the best way to start is to ask the big question: why are we thinking that success in a relationship is so important? Why is it so important to have a successful relationship? And the question I'm going to raise for people who ask that question is, after you've been successful with your business, with your money, what are you coming home to? What is waiting for you there? Are you coming home to just nothing? Or you just chasing another date and another date? Or you really truly want to build a loving, successful relationship, romantic relationship? That's what we're talking about today. So let's make sure that we are opening this subject and making sure that we're all clear on that, of the importance of having a relationship. Now, if you are one of those who maybe gave it up a little bit, you've been enough disappointed, enough rejection, enough people who left you, and you say, enough is enough, I don't believe in love anymore. We need to remember that love life is very similar to business life. In both areas, you gotta fight. You gotta fight your inner demon and making sure that you overcome your fear, and then making sure that you are a success in the area of love and relationship. And when you do so, you're going to discover a lot of kind of self-awareness things about yourself. You're going to discover a lot of great things about yourself that will eventually help your business as well. So both of them are going together. You're successful in business and successful in relationship in the same time. That's what I want to get you into. As we talk about business, about passion, the same thing, exactly the same thing about your love and a relationship. It's about your being successful in love and relationship. You gotta have passion. Passion is the name of the game. I'm not just talking about sexual passion. I'm talking about passion to build this relationship. In a relationship, there is three partners, always three partners. You, your partner, and the relationship itself. Think about it like you are running a stock market, and there is your stock, your partner's stock, and the relationship stock. You gotta run three of those stocks together, and you have to have passion in the same time for all the three partners. Your partner gotta do well, you gotta do well, and the relationship gotta do well. Think about the relationship like a baby. Relationship gotta grow. It's not just happening overnight. It's not something that you pick up, it's been frozen, and you just put it into the oven and it's ready to eat. It doesn't work like that. It's developed. It's something that is always in the middle of developing step by step and going to whatever you have to go through. The passion has to be on. Now, when you don't have that passion, then you're going to fall into something called judgment. You're going to start seeing all kind of ridiculous, stupid things that you're going to see on your partner. What's wrong with the nose? She didn't make the nails. It doesn't make enough money. All those excuses are coming from a lack of passion. If you don't have passion into this relationship, of course you're going to find what's wrong. What's wrong is not what's disturbing your relationship. lack of passion is what's disturbing your relationship. And because you have lack of passion, you start to develop all kind of fantasy how it need to be. So ask yourself that question. What's the level of your passion toward building a healthy relationship, toward building a strong bonding of loving relationship? Ask yourself that question. And if the answer is not more than 5, between 0 to 10, not more than 5, then you shouldn't expect that relationship to work. But if the level of passion is 7 and above, that's mean you're on the right track. Just don't give up. Keep building the relationship. And as you're building it, a lot of great things start happening. A lot of time people lose their passion in the relationship, when they have partner. It doesn't matter what you are single, you're divorced, you're married. Passion is a very, very important part of the game of having a relationship with another human being. You got to have passion to be with them. Now, can you run out of passion? Sometimes people say, listen, we've been together for 5 years and now there is no more passion. There is no more energy. There is no much synchronicity there. Remember, all the complaint that people tell about each other is never really the real problem, the real complaint. The real thing that's not working is the lack of passion. Now, why are we running out of passion? What happened? What happened? What happened that you no longer have such a strong passion for the person that you kind of look at like, wow, I'm so enjoying that friend, I'm so enjoying that partner, I'm so enjoying that husband or that wife. What happened? All of a sudden, it's not it. Well, it's called life. Life happened. With life, we're changing, we're growing. There is a lot of things that happen. You are not the same person that you have been 7 years ago. Physically, I'm talking about. Your cell keep changing, right? So 7 years ago, your cell went to rejuvenation physically. It's not the same person that you have today. Very, very simple physically. Now, emotionally, you're growing. Spiritually, you're growing. Physically, you are dealing with different type of business and life. Life happens. If you, as two people, are not growing together in the level of passion toward one another, then it will eventually break, because your passion to whatever you do is different than your partner's passion. You are different people. That's why you see a lot of time friend that you have for, let's say, 10 years, and after 10 years, something is happening. And the study that they did in psychology, and the question they asked a psychologist, actually, she was a psychiatrist, they asked her a question. I happened to be in that session. I enjoyed so much. Great speaker. And they asked her, why sometimes when my passion go up, okay, the people that I have as my friend from the past are gone. And the lady who asked that question, wonderful lady, who basically was a fundraiser for a non-profit organization for many years, for 21 years. After she left the fundraiser, okay, and she had about 120 friends, she left that job, she left that company, she went on her own and opening a very small business in New York that became quite successful. All the 120 friends she had wouldn't even say hello to her. So when she asked that question to the psychiatrist, to the psychologist, to the therapist, and she answered in front of everybody, because your friend don't want to see you with your passion. They want you to go back to the small passion you had before, because your passion before was not as big as you have it now. Now you have a bigger passion you ever had. So now that it's not synchronized anymore. So people, instead of growing to you, what they do, they're waiting for you to come down. So that's why we see divorce, we see people running out of friends, we see issue, because there is no more passion in the same levels. But it's not just one toward each other, it's also passion for life. What is your passion about life? Is it changing? If you know life is keep changing, it's keep growing. If you don't growing with life, you stay behind. If your partners stay behind as well, then you are here, they are here, you're not talking to each other. So please, if your relationship is important for you, make sure that your passion to each other will not be the only thing that you build in a relationship. Your passion for life, your passion for business, your passion for whatever you do things together. Always do things together. How do we rediscover our passion? Again, what do we need to do to raise that level of passion toward our partner or toward our friend? First, I'm not sure that I will ask you to rediscover your passion towards something which is no longer need to be next to you. As I say, life happened. And if your frequency went up and your partner keep pulling you down, it's time to go. It's time to leave. It's time to move on. Do not look at something that you commit to from the beginning to say, I'm staying there. No, if you're growing and they don't grow with you, usually they will pull you back. A lot of people feel guilty leaving. A lot of people have this mentality that, how can I do such a thing? Well, if you're not going to do such a thing, that person that is down will pull you down. You don't want to do that. So I don't want you to raise your passion toward the person who doesn't want to grow. I want you to raise your passion into committing to life, committing to the life that you always want. And I hope, desire, and wish for you that you find that person who's growing with you. So both of you has to have the same passion for life. I'm not saying having the same job, but both of you have the same passion. Let's say if you are a parent and you have your kids, your passion is to make sure that your son, your daughter will do well. If you're just friends from school and you want to keep your surface friendship, if one of you check out and has a bigger passion for life to do different things, and the other one doesn't want to join that person, most probably it's not going to work. So how do you keep your passion to the relationship? Well, only keep the passion, keep it going if your partner want to grow with you. But don't keep that passion if your partner don't want to grow with you. I would not suggest for you to do that because that will lead into chaos. That will lead for one person staying down, the one will go up, lower the expectation and going down, and both of you basically going in the same frequency, but it's not the highest frequency you want to get. So being successful in a relationship is to raise the passion. If you have a friend, wife, husband, partner, friend from school, friend from work, you want to do things together. So the passion will always grow together. What does that mean to do things together? It's not important what is it, but I will call it everything. It can be a game. Let's say if you decided to join a chess club, tell your partner to come with you. Why don't you want to try something with me? If you decide to go bowling, let's do bowling. But let's say if you decided to go back to college and study something, now you know you're going to be a different person after that. The question is, that will change your passion for the relationship as it was before. A lot of time it does. You meet people, you meet situations that making yourself look at life in a different way. Your POV change, your point of view change about life, and then you look at them, you come home and you get disappointed. You have two choices. Either to tell them, let's join me on that dream, or either you say, let's stay where I am just for the peace of mind. As we want to keep our passion going, but in the same time keep our partner, friend with us, I want you to ask the people that you love or the person that you love the most to join you on a certain activity. I don't care what it is, whatever, playing cards together that make you happy, playing chess, playing tennis. It's not about the game. It's about the two of you doing something passionately together. And it can be craft and art. It can be cooking together. It can be whatever that new passion. This is your new passion is happening in your life, but you don't want to lose passion to your friend at the same time. So you make sure the two of you are doing things together. That will keep the passion going. Are you ready to do that? Because if you are, I'm here to tell you that by you committing to that, you are committing to keep the passion in your relationship.
This has been another episode of Vital Transformation's Guided Sessions. For more information, visit us at vitaltransformation.org, where you'll find access to all of our guided sessions, content library, weekly updates, and upcoming events. To keep content like this new, relevant, and free to the public, make a donation today at vitaltransformation.org/donate, or write to us at donate@vitaltransformation.org. Thanks for joining us, and we'll speak to you soon.